of my website. There you will also find the Reverend Majati Baruti, representing the Roof Garden and Ujah Temple Ministries, teaching the worship of the African goddess, an evangelistic effort at promoting respect, worship, and reverence for the sacred African feminine goddess and her divine presence among people of African descent, hosted by the Reverend Majati Baruti and Susan Mitchell. There is also featured a link back to his YouTube channel, A Black Woman is God Daily Affirmation. Powerful, powerful video. You will also find a friend of mine of many years, Big Steve. He and I believe, met in 1990. Temple of the Enlightened Mind, Spirituality, with an emphasis on raising your level of consciousness, vibrating and broadcasting from California. You can also find his Blog Talk Radio archive player within the walls of the King's Chamber of my website. And we also want to recognize Brother Elder Atah Seeker Osiris, who provides us with the ancient Egyptian Ra Sasarian 3-in-1 calendar, New Age World Solar Calendar. And, of course, we all understand that before the Greeks, before the Romans, there was 9 days in every week, and time was kept by charting stars that were visible on the calendars. And, of course, he is a record keeper and scribe, if you will, royal scribe and master craftsman of the Holy House of Ra, introducing listeners to the original calendar of planet Earth, the ancient Egyptian Ra Sasarian 3-in-1 New Age solar calendar, within the King's Chamber of my website. And this is a powerful segue into what I'm going to share and talk about today. And of course, I'm going to talk about many things, but they all have a common root, if you will. And that is the overt attempt to remove religion and spirituality from the realms of consciousness. And indeed, there is no consciousness without spirit. We can have all the knowledge, all the books, all the encyclopedias, all the initiations and trainings and universities, but without spirit, consciousness, it's all for naught. It's all for ego and vanity. So we will be discussing today the root of traditional Pan-Africanism, the root of traditional culture, and its seed being that of spirit. There's no empire within the African continent, no kingdom, no nation, no village where there does not exist spirit, where there does not exist religion, where there does not exist a disciplined practice and tradition of connecting with the realms of spirit. Otherwise, we be just like all others. Otherwise, there be no distinction. That is our distinction. That is our birthright. Save we become the beast that we say we are in war with. Save we become the very enemy that we say we are here to defend against. We cannot, shall not, will not remove spirit. And to suggest, beloved, to even suggest some separation, if you will, some opposing position between Pan-Africanism and spirit is foolish. It's not even historically correct. There is no culture, no people, no government, no village, no tradition anywhere on the continent that ever existed. Save successfully or great civilization like Kemet or Timbuktu or Songhai, but any culture, any community that existed without spirituality and religion. So to suggest one without the other is an oxymoron within itself. It's just like saying junk food when it ain't food at all. It's BS. So let's not, in our disgust, let's not in our anger, let's not in our dissatisfaction, let's not in our displeasure, let's not in our inability to access power and knowledge and information crystallize a reality that never exists and seek to supplant it and project it successfully as the real thing, as authentic. For indeed, there is no truth without spirit. There is no life without spirit. Even from a biological, genetic beginning, spirit was deeply involved within and without, on all sides. When we go back to Kemet, my brethren who carried the Kemetic names, Atom was activated, motivated, procreated by spirit. I will be forward. Remember, my listening and calling number is area code 347-215-8967. If you have a question, comment, or request, do press the number 1 on your telephone keypad. I will be more than happy to assist you momentarily. All is a blessing. Ashe.
Afutayi bila unda vashikwe shida ngongo moveteto marele ngongo moveteto bilalo ngongo moveteto marele ngongo moveteto prete vizula pour mal tirer oiseaux prete vizula mal tirer oiseaux non moi ma pose que abayo ngongo moveteto ngongo moveteto
Ogou, oh, roi des anges, l'âme songe petit en un soit l'enoué, par un ogou, soit l'enoué, l'âme songe petit en un soit l'enoué. Ogou, oh, roi des anges, l'âme songe petit en un soit l'enoué, par un ogou, soit l'enoué. L'âme songe petit en un soit l'enoué. Ogou, oh, diable a dit la manger, ouin si c'est vrai, pas tout vrai. Ogou, oh, diable a dit la manger, ouin si c'est vrai, mais gain mon Dieu, oh gain les saints, oh, diable a dit la manger, moi c'est pas vrai. C'est pas vrai, Timounio, c'est pas vrai. Ça c'est jouet, Timounio, ça c'est blague. Mais gain bon Dieu, oh gain les saints, yo. Diable a dit la manger, moi c'est pas vrai. Oh goût, diable a dit la manger, moi si c'est vrai. C'est pas tout vrai. Oh goût, papa. Diable a dit la manger, moi si c'est vrai. Mais gain mon Dieu, oh gain les saints, yo. Diable a dit la manger, moi c'est pas vrai. Pas vrai, Timounio, c'est pas vrai. Ça c'est blague, Timounio, ça c'est chouette. Mais gain mon Dieu, oh gain les saints, yo. Diable a dit la manger, moi c'est pas vrai.
It is now in this divine, all blessed moment that we seek peace and love, unity and community, prosperity and protection. We bind now that which would seek to divide, conquer, destroy, and enslave within us and around us. Spirit forces seen and unseen, dangers known and unknown. We loose divine light and consciousness, truth and power, wisdom and understanding onto our earth plane dimension for divine revelation and manifestation. We vibrate now with our ascended ancestors and Kede and Galede and Egunguns and all those who've gone on before us in transition and which would assist us now in all that is good and righteous here in this present moment in time-space. We forever reverberate and reiterate their names and enliven our lives with their divine wisdom and presence. Spirit forces seen and unseen, ancestors known and unknown. May we forever give their names praise and glory and not bring dishonor, disgrace, and shame. Shall we manifest our highest good and vibration here and now in this most present moment in time-space. The only moment in time-space we truly have is this divine, all blessed now. As we enter the hallowed and sacred ground, let us be mindful of our inner walk, our inner work and pronunciations, and that they would